I am officially in the 3rd trimester, so I figured now would be a great time to start setting up my nursery. We do have a couple of items already in this room. The room was painted a couple of weeks ago. I'm gonna give you a little tour of what the status currently is, and then we're gonna go over my to-do list for the day. It's a jam-packed list. I'm not sure how much energy I'm going to have to get through the entire list, but my goal is to make it through the majority, if not everything that I wanna tackle. All right, so hello Pongo. My parents graciously gifted us the dresser. It's the Namesake Liberty 6-drawer dresser. I think that's what it's called. It came assembled already, and we chose the green color. We did already get gifted the Kikru changing pad. I opened it up and placed it there because I wanted to see how it looked, and then I decided to just leave it there. So I'm very grateful about that. This little lamp is from Target, and then these are the seashells that we're doing at my bridal shower. It's like, guess how many seashells are in the jar for a little activity. I want to unbox some things today, so this is kind of just thrown here. I'll show you the closet and the status of the closet in a bit. We did hang up some curtains. They're from Amazon, and so is the rod. These are like a blush pink, and then the color of the walls, we went with Sand Dollar from Benjamin Moore. Now this recliner is also from Namesake, and this recliner, it's the Willa Plus. It has the adjustable headrest. It swivels, glides, and fully reclines, and it's normally, I think, $1,000, and we had it in the budget as one of the bigger ticket items that we were going to invest in because of the amount of gifts that people have already been contributing from our registry. So that was something that I thought was worth investing in. It just so happened that on Amazon Prime Day, I don't know how I got so lucky with this amazing deal, but there was a sale on Amazon Prime Day that I was able to stack the registry discount with. So the total for this chair came out to like, I think it was $592 if I'm not mistaken. And I couldn't believe it when I saw that price. So I took advantage immediately, and I'm so glad I did because it's an $1,000 recliner, and I feel like I got it for basically half off. So I had to order it, and I'm so glad that I did because it is so comfortable. We got the Performance Beach Eco Wave, and I just like how this little corner is turning out. This is from my parents' house. They gifted it to us, which is great. It's going to be great for storage. And then I got these frames and some art that I'm going to put in them today. Other than that, there's really nothing in the room. We're just keeping the same fan that was already installed here because it's easy. Crib is going to go either here or here. Haven't decided yet. All right, so I don't know what order I'm actually going to start tackling things, but I'm just going to go through the list that I jotted down. I want to unbox these boxes that had arrived and just sort through them. And then my main task for the day is to wash all of the hand-me-down clothes and any clothes items that we've received so far as gifts. I want to take off all the tags. I already have the baby laundry detergent that we decided on, so I'm going to at least try to wash everything from newborn to 6 months. Everything is organized in bags that my sister had given to me, so I figured I would just get a head start on that. That way, any new clothes that arrives after my baby shower, it's not going to feel so overwhelming to wash everything then. I'm going to try and do it little by little. We do have a rug that we ordered, and I love how it looks. I can't wait to see it on the floor. So I'm going to lay that out as well today. That'll probably be the first thing that I do because that's simple. And then we have the frames. I ordered some prints on Etsy that I wanted to put up on these frames. So I'm going to put those pictures in the frames and then put them up on the wall. That's basically it. After I unbox everything, I kind of just want to start organizing the closet a little bit more and seeing basically what else I can prep for. That way, once my shower comes, the status of the nursery is as organized as possible. So any new gifts that arrive, I think there's some new stuff arriving tomorrow from the registry. So that way, just when new stuff arrives, everything is already kind of organized. I mean, it already is pretty organized because I'm an organized person, but I feel like I need to just get moving with setting things up a little bit more now that things are getting a little bit closer. wash something like this? Okay. Do I do it by color or does that not matter? Thank you. All right, so any clothes that we've been gifted so far is in here. All the tags are removed. That bin is ready to go. I'm basically sorting through the Amazon registry box and the baby list registry box now. I'm throwing away just like the paper cards that come that I'm not gonna need. And then I'm storing all the water wipes, the diapers, and then any bottles that I have to end up cleaning in the bottle washer that we got. I'm gonna have in here. So that way, once that time comes to do that, everything is kind of organized in this box. Once I'm done with this, then I'm gonna go through these bags. Thankfully, since these are hand-me-downs, all of the tags are already off, so I don't have to go through the cutting process of that, and I can just go by bag on separating the colors and which load is going to go in first.
Overwork yourself.
Just the process of taking out the tags from the clothes, I think has taken me over an hour because I've been like leaning back on this recliner and taking little breaks every 5 to 10 minutes. How did I run a marathon this year? I ran 26.2 miles and now I can barely organize baby clothes. Pregnancy, eh? David helped me with like the initial marking of the center of the wall, and then I pretty much did the rest, and I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I don't know if it's like perfect, but you know what? It's the same distance between each of the frames and the same distance between the top of the ceiling and the top of the frame, so I consider that a win. All right, I am definitely starting to run out of steam. I haven't even started the laundry. It's in a basket downstairs next to the washer. I figured I would just start the laundry once I'm downstairs for good, so I'm not just coming up back and forth to change the loads to the dryer and stuff. So all I'm gonna do left in the nursery for today is in this bag, I have the breast pump that I ordered through my insurance and all the parts. I think I'm just gonna organize it into one of these baskets. That way this basket is transferable around the house, so I can just easily have all of my pump parts and my Spectra in one basket. And then I'm gonna open up the bassinet, and I think I'm gonna call it a day. I do feel like I had a productive day so far though. I'm happy with how much I've gotten done. The key here is to just take it little by little. That's why I wanted to get started today, because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get everything done, even though I had high hopes. This is the Spectra pump that I got. I had to pay a difference of, I think it was $20 or $30 with the insurance, but I'm really grateful that this was basically free. And then for some reason, they decided to send, I'm not kidding, tons of breast milk bags. Like, why are there so many? Am I gonna use these all? Like, is this the norm that they send? Because it just feels like a lot. I don't know. I don't even know where to store these. I guess I can put them downstairs somewhere by the freezer. That's basically all that's left in this bag, and it's so heavy because there's so many. I don't even know how to use this thing. I feel like they should send you a video tutorial. So we did decide on the Nuna bassinet. This is the little bassinet and it's compatible with the Swiv and the Triv stroller. The two main purchases we were gonna make for this baby were the recliner and our stroller system. This bassinet is gonna be our downstairs bassinet because we wouldn't have a downstairs bassinet, and I figured downstairs bassinet should be more practical than just a standstill, so I figured we can get one that can just connect directly onto the stroller. So we're gonna be doing probably the Swiv stroller, and then we do have the Pippa Air RX car seat on the registry. If no one buys it for us, we have like a contribution fund so people can contribute a certain amount. If it doesn't end up totaling to the exact amount of that one, we'll probably just do the Pippa RX without the Air, because really it's only a £1 difference and it's $100 difference. So for that £1, like, I'm not paying an extra $100. But yeah, those are gonna be our main two purchases, like big ticket items. Again, I am so grateful for everything we've already been gifted by friends and family, and my baby shower is next month. So a couple times a week I've been getting notifications of people purchasing stuff from our registry, and I am just so grateful for all the support that we have from friends and family. And then the crib that we're getting, I'm very excited about because David's mom is gifting it to us. It's the Nesty crib. And what I love about it is that it starts as a bassinet and it has wheels. So the idea that we wanted is that because it has wheels, our room is basically on the other side of this wall. So she'll be in there, and then if we ever need to bring her in here for like daytime naps and stuff, it's just gonna be so easy. So that's gonna be like the upstairs bassinet. This will be the downstairs bassinet, and then eventually when she grows into the full crib, I think it's a 3-in-1 or a 4-in-1 crib, and it goes all the way up into a toddler bed. And I also just love how pretty it is. So I'm just so grateful that that is being gifted to us as well. It is such a big help, and I feel so grateful for all of the help and all of the hand-me-downs. And man, babies are expensive. Instructions for use. Definitely gonna keep this so I can learn how to use this at one point. Everything is nice and organized here. We aren't doing one of those like storage carts, but we do have a diaper caddy on the registry. So I think that that's going to be super convenient too, because we can basically be taking that around the house. So we'll have it in the bedroom. We can bring it here for changes, and then we can also just take it downstairs. I'm not going to really utilize any of these as a diaper caddy since we have that one on the registry, but maybe this will come in handy for like, I don't know, snacks or something for the baby. Let's open up this bassinet and head downstairs, do some laundry, and then after I put in the first load, I will probably take a nap. Dozing off for a little bit on the recliner. I like how the number one thing I wanted to get done today was to wash the clothes, and I haven't even done the first batch of laundry. I don't know if I'm gonna end up doing it today. I'm honestly exhausted, but I'm gonna show you how the nursery is looking after all the work in today. I feel like I made a lot of progress. So I have to celebrate the little wins. The bassinet is just gonna be here for now because there's no need to have it downstairs and taking up space. But I'm really loving how the art turned out. I'll link everything below. The actual prints were only $9 from Etsy. I got the frames on Amazon and then I had them printed at my local Walgreens. So very affordable when you compare it to other prints that you can purchase online that are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's actually pretty crazy. I was messing around with the bassinet. The quality is so nice. We've got the rug laid out. So here's a view of everything. Pongo is on his little Christmas blanket. I didn't even organize any drawers because I haven't done any laundry, so couldn't organize anything. But I did kind of put everything back based off of what I had removed and organized. So now in that bottom box is the clothes for like 9 months and 12 months. So I'll wash those at some point. And there is all the bottles that need to be sterilized and some pacifiers, those storage bags that will eventually go downstairs, some diapers that we've been gifted, and then just some extra toys and miscellaneous items are just in that bag for now. That is my diaper bag. I'm not purchasing a diaper bag because I already had this tote from MZ Wallace that is very functional and it has so many pockets, so that's just going to stay there for now until I pack the hospital bag. The last thing is this passage that my mom had given me, and I had it framed in my apartment several years ago. I've always kept it because I thought it was so beautiful. I'll put a screenshot here in case you want to pause the video and read through it, but it truly is such a beautiful passage. And when I found it in the closet, I was just instantly drawn to putting it in this room. So I put it here and I think it looks really nice. So yeah, I would say this was a very productive day of organizing and starting to put together the nursery